and yet another disturbing report of a young engineering aspirant, student dying by suicide in IIT Madras, the second such death in a month. Let's now listen into these details that are coming in. All right. In fact, Uma Sudhir is now joining us live for more on this. Uma, what more information do we have on this matter at the moment? Because this is extremely worrying after the death by suicide that we reported a few weeks ago.
Yes, indeed. Second suicide within exactly a month at IIT Madras on Feb 14 is when we had reported the death by suicide of a postgraduate student from Maharashtra. And yesterday, we have this third year electrical engineering student, BTech student from Andhra Pradesh, who in fact died by suicide. He did not attend classes, and his friends, when they came in and found the door locked from inside, they knocked and then they broke the door open, and that's when they found him dead inside. What we understand is that this boy, this student, 20-year-old, was in fact the son of a bus conductor from Kadapa in Andhra Pradesh, and the police have told us that his friends have told them that this 20-year-old had in fact been very absorbed by animation and used to read fiction books and all that, and found it difficult to focus on academics, and had in fact a lot of backlog of papers as well, and was finding it difficult to complete academic tasks at the institute, and that may have driven him to suicide. In fact, their semester exams were also coming up even as the backlog of papers was already there. What is disturbing is that, yes, the spate of suicide deaths at the IITs that we have been reporting about, in this case, the IIT Madras has put out a statement in which they have in fact said that they have strived to improve and sustain the well-being of students, scholars, faculty and staff, and that they are constantly evaluating support systems. This is something that the IIT had also said in its statement after the death that happened on Feb 14th, and now something else has been added to it, where the director has in fact said that post-COVID the environment has been challenging, and that now a standing institute internal inquiry committee will inquire into this entire episode. Just to give you some idea of the statistics, because ever since the death of Faizan Ahmed happened in West Bengal, IIT Kharagpur in October, our colleague Saurabh Gupta, as well as the death that happened at IIT Bombay, of Solanki, who in fact jumped off the 7th floor of the building. After that, we have been investigating these series of suicide deaths that have happened, and what we find is that Education Ministry data has said that since December 2021, this data was released in December 2021, and it says that since 2014, IITs have seen 34 suicides, of which 18 were of people from OBC and SC communities. And of course, the HRD ministry data seems to be a little different, where they are saying from, of course, the timeline is also a little different. From 2019 onwards, for 5 years, they have seen 60 suicides in IITs and in IIMs, and of them, the 23 IITs in fact accounted for 50 of those suicides. So this is something that demands a lot of attention perhaps and inquiry, because these are obviously the brilliant students who have worked very hard. But I would point to a telling comment that was made by the IIT director here, who said that even in the run-up to getting into the IITs or into the NEET, clearing the NEET examination to get a medical seat, the children are being put under tremendous pressure, and therefore there's a sense of burnout, and they tend to take it a little easy when they come to the IITs or into the medical college, and very soon find that they find it very difficult to cope. So there need to be mechanisms to support students who are not able to cope with the kind of academic challenges. This is something that experts at the IITs are also pointing out. Back to you.
Absolutely, Uma, and I remember you pointing out earlier as well that a lot more sensitivity needs to be shown on the campus towards students coming in from various backgrounds as well. Many thanks, Uma, for getting us details on that.